The zombies are coming.
Hello everybody, my name is Yoshi Stack, and welcome back to more Plants vs. Zombies. In the last episode, we started on these night levels because the zombies are trying to get in at all hours of the day, and we also ended off last time with me being unable to read the word suburban. I am just as, if not more disappointed in myself than you are, don't worry. But now, in this episode, Dave's back, and he's got some things to say. Ever play a game called Whack-A-Zombie? Just like hunting squirbows. I don't know what that is. You know, those furry little rodents that dig holes in your lawn? My dog hates them. Yeah, just like that, but instead of squirbows, it's zombies. And instead of a shovel, it's a mallet. And instead of me, it's you! So welcome to another minigame. Yeah, like every 5 levels, they do a minigame. And oh wow, they gave us a lot of sun right off the bat, which we're gonna use on grave busters. So yeah, it's just the zombies pop out of these graves, and your goal is to kill them. And sometimes they give you sun, which can be used on various plants. I usually just use them on the grave buster because that one gives you more money, and 2 makes less zombies appear, which makes your life easier. We'll go that one. I'm just every time I hear like a variation on, you know, whack-a-mole, I'm just reminded that I had this I don't know if anyone else had it. I had like it wasn't not a board game, but it's just like a physical game of it where it was like an electronic thing with like lights and sound, and it actually came with like these plastic mallets that I had until a fairly recent amount of time ago. And for all I know, I still have one lying around somewhere. I think I got rid of it when we moved, but who knows? But yeah, they all had like different hard hats, and I think you were that were different colors, and I think you were supposed to hit the one of your color. Also, yes, there are the cone heads, and they take extra hits. The bucket heads will make an appearance too, don't you worry. We got them concentrated in this one area. That won't last, I'm sure, but yeah, that's just what I think of whenever I think of whack-a-mole, which I know is an oddly specific thing to think of. But that's just what pops in my head. I don't know. Did anyone else have that? I don't know if it was like a Hasbro or Mattel thing, or maybe some other company. I don't know. But yeah, that was a thing I had. I don't know that I ever played it with anyone. It's not like I had many friends. But it was a thing that I did have. I'm sure it just went, I saw an ad for it on TV as a kid, and marketing did its job, and I was just like, yeah, I want that. Because, you know, that's kind of how that all works. Will it give me money if I do this? It will. Okay. We're gonna take the extra coins while we can get them. Cause why not? I mean, the sun's just gonna go away after this. And now we're out of sun, so it doesn't matter now, but you can wait. I made my money. I'm good now. Ooh, penny pincher achievement. I'm assuming that means I grabbed a bunch of coins. Hypno Shroom makes a zombie fight for you. These are actually pretty useful in the right context. And this is one of the contexts where it'd be useful because we have the football zombie, and now that we have the almanac, we can look at the zombies, which we haven't actually encountered this one yet, so it doesn't give us any information, but it's a thing to look through if you're bored. Maybe one day we'll go through the almanac entries. I still can't believe I couldn't pronounce the word suburb, or not even I couldn't pronounce it, I couldn't read it. Anyway, we want our sun shroom, puff shroom, fume shroom, grave buster. We're gonna take the hypno shroom. What else do we want? The chomper was fairly useful last time, and what do we want? We will take the Snoopy. We'll see how that goes. Ready, set, plant. I will do just that. And give me the Grave Buster now. This is a travesty. Okay. What else to talk about? I feel like I say that every episode of anything I ever record, and I'm sorry, but I'm just like, what do I do? How do I do this whole commentary thing? You'd think after doing this for 5 months that I would have it down now. I don't. That's the secret. I don't know what I'm doing. I do it anyway, though. You know, if you just pretend that you know what you're doing, eventually it has to be true, right? I think that's how that works. I had my mouse reel up my mouse pad there. That was a choice I made. Yeah, we're just gonna... I'm not gonna worry about 2 layers of sun shrooms. We've been doing okay just with the one, so I'm not gonna worry about that. We will get rid of this stupid grave, though. Rest in hell. There we go. I was not trying to grab the Snoopy. I am well aware we do not have enough sun for it. Okay. We are getting close to being able to do something, though. There we go. Okay. And we will plant the fume shroom. Because it is useful. So it looks like it can hit like 4 squares away from it. So when you have it here, it's very useful. Having it at this point, maybe a little less so, and that's not good. Why did it have to appear there? Okay, well, we will put this here, and we will replace the puff shrooms. But the football zombie is even tougher than the buckethead zombie, and very annoying to deal with. So instead, we're just gonna turn it to our side. He's playing for the other team now. You're going to the wrong end zone. That's a football term, right? You'd think that I would learn that after so many years in band and being around people that do watch football. But no, I'm not certain about anything. Get rid of that grave, so in case that happens again, we can still plant something. Slow going as usual. But all of our sun shrooms are big now. Get out of here with your traffic cone. Someone's missing that somewhere. Like a traffic accident is missing its traffic cone, and it's very sad about it. Did you know that traffic accidents have feelings? Neither did I. I'm gonna let you in on a secret. The things that come out of my mouth, I'm just as usually surprised about them as you are. We're probably gonna want a hypnoshroom. Be totally honest. Yeah, that would be useful. I'm gonna wait for the guy to get ahead. There we go. So yeah, the hypnotized zombie will just eat another zombie for you. Zombie cannibalism. You know, interesting things in this game. We'll get rid of this grave. It doesn't really matter now, but money. You're gonna die. Go team. We got ourselves another mushroom. Got the Scaredy Shroom, long-range shooter that hides when enemies get near it. So this is going to be our replacement for pea shooters. The one downside is, as it notes, if an enemy gets real close to it, it starts hiding and it doesn't do anything. And that includes an enemy on a different row from it. It just needs to be like in its general vicinity. And it's just like, I can't even with this. Goodbye. Which, you know, that's a mood. but it is a very useful thing to have regardless. I'm gonna take all of these and then emergency potato mine. Let's go. Yeah, they are really encroaching on where I like to plant things, and I don't appreciate it. Okay, game. Start getting our puff shrooms out regardless. Where are you gonna show up? You're gonna show up in an area that actually does have a puff shroom, so, good for you, zombie. You actually make my life okay for once. Doesn't happen often. Gotta take the victories where you can find them. Okay. Got our layer of sun shrooms, so that's good. Now we're gonna focus on getting the scaredy shrooms up, which we will put one back here. So yeah, basically another puff shroom, but it works from further back. And we're just gonna put an emergency potato mine out because I don't feel like dealing with that situation. That's the good thing about potato mines. You can just set it and forget it. That's a thing from some infomercial. I do not remember which one. I don't think it was one I ever, like, actually really want. I mean, I was never one that I was like, I'm gonna watch infomercials today. I do like the, watching compilations of the videos that, you know, are just like people being over dramatic about failing at stuff. And I mean, I get the whole thing with a lot of those products is that they're actually very useful for disabled people, and they just are trying to make them seem appealing to not disabled people. But it's just it's just very funny to watch someone fail so spectacularly at like pouring a soda, and like not just in a way that's like very clear that like, oh, you were doing bad on purpose, not as in like a I failed because, you know, something prevented me from holding it the way most people do, or something like that. Although, I think the one in question I'm thinking of, actually, she didn't even, like, do a bad job at, pouring it. That everyone just reacted around her, just like, how could you do such a thing? And she's like, she poured it normally! I have no idea what product it was for, but that just... gifs of infomercial stuff live rent-free in my head sometimes. Okay. Get rid of that thing. We can put a second layer of scaredy shrooms out. They are very useful. This isn't an infomercial thing, but I think one of my favorite, like, commercial things that just lives in my head was, like, for a... I'm assuming it's for, like, one of those, like, interlocking Tupperware kind of sets. Because it was just, like, a woman opening up her Tupperware cabinet and it just avalanches out onto her. I don't know why that, of all things in particular, lives in my head, but it does. Then again, I always thought it was weird that she kept her Tupperware in, like, the upper cabinets, because we've always kept it at the bottom, because, you know, as my parents put, if we were going to get into anything when we were tiny, you know, Tupperware was not likely to hurt us, and, you know, not likely to be broken by us. Oh god, what am I doing? Emergency potato mine. So yeah, the screen door is blocking all of these shots, so... Because I didn't even notice he was there, and I didn't have a fume shroom up. Oh god, are you gonna be up in time? You are. So, but yeah, see, he got close, and this guy started hiding. That is what the scaredy shrooms do. Why didn't I place one here? That was stupid. Again, never claimed to be good at this game. It's just a game that I like. That describes me with most of the games I play. I've never claimed to be good at video games. I just like playing them. We'll get rid of this grave. Because there's gotta be a football zombie incoming somewhere, and I'm not gonna want to deal with it. I guess we could put maybe another fume shroom here. Because, like, I think if we put a scaredy shroom here, it gets too dangerously close to, like, actually being considered close to the zombies. So, yeah, we'll just do another layer of fume shrooms. Again, this is what I mean when I say it's just kind of like a Zen thing, is once you get to a certain point where it's just like, I don't need to really worry about this too much. I think we've got this in the bag. You know, it might not be a very strong bag. It might be like one of those flimsy plastic ones that you get at like Walmart or something, but it is in a bag. You can give me some more sun? I would love some sun. Thank you. Oh, you gave me some. You were saving it for a special occasion. Thank you. Okay, yep. We're just gonna put that dye there. And that problem is gonna be taken care of. Which, you know, it's gotta be weird to see it is kind. I say it's gotta be. It is kind of weird seeing a zombie eating another zombie, but you know, avenues unexplored in zombie-based media. I say that like I'm so familiar with zombie-based media. I'm not. I don't watch a whole lot of zombie things. Like I've seen the Walking Dead video game. Not even all of it, just like the first couple seasons. I meant to go back to more of it, but I just never did. But anyway, we've got another mushroom, the ice shroom. Temporarily immobilizes all zombies on screen. So, kind of, the snow pea version of the mushroom world. And we have another zombie here, the dancing zombie. This guy is a pain. But we don't have the football zombie, so that's good. We're gonna take all of these. You know what? We will all mushrooms except for the Grave Buster. Let's go for it. I think that'll be fine. Just resting. I do appreciate that humor. All right. Give me that sun, please and thank you. Actually, yeah, where are you gonna show up? You show up here, okay. I usually just default to putting the first, like, plant or puff shroom, you know, just at the top, but I mean, at a certain point, it is useful to, wait and see where the first zombie's going to appear, because, obviously, that makes more sense to put it there. There we go, and we're gonna have our full line of sun shrooms, that's good. We can start building up our sun. We will put a scaredy shroom here. This is just 3 graves next to each other, wow. Put a scaredy shroom there because there's nothing here right now, as I'm waiting for the Grave Buster to become available. Any Grave Busters that would be willing to do stuff? Okay, I don't love that. A second scaredy shroom out. And a puff shroom. I don't want this to go badly. There we go. Yeah, 3 at a time. Yeah, that thing is done for. Another one out. That's good. Alright, we've got a full line of scaredy shrooms. Oh, here is the dancing zombie. And, yeah, it's a pain because it will just continually do this. So we are going to have it eat that. And, yeah, so that's useful to have a hypno shroom on it. Wow. I've never done that before, so I was impressed. Sorry, I wasn't ready for that. Okay. But that's why the dancing zombie is annoying, because it spawns a bunch more zombies. Usually I only ever get the dancer with the hypno shroom. I don't. Oh, that's what it was. I was like, no one's eating my plant. What's happening? Get out of here. Now, this has not been a super complicated level, all things considered. Okay. I know this is not going to be pretty. Okay. Yep, there's that. Can I get some sun? Cool. We're gonna do that. Yeah, the ice shroom is useful in some situations. It also, yes, has the effect afterwards of slowing the zombies down like a snow pea. This was a terrible layout, but you know what? We made it. That's the important part. Got ourselves this very menacing looking mushroom, which is fittingly called the Doom Shroom, which destroys a large area, leaving a crater in its wake. So basically this is a full screen, like, nuke, basically, but it leaves a crater in the yard that takes time to repair itself, which means that you cannot plant anything over it while it's fixing itself, and I don't know how long it takes to fix itself. Future me, could you look that up for us? Thanks so much for all your work. Alright. So, we've got Screen Door Zombie and Dancing Zombie, so we're gonna take our usual things. I think we're just gonna go with the same setup as last time. I could take the Doom Shroom, but I don't really feel like dealing with that, so, second verse, same as the first. I was trying to think of words, and that was difficult. And my god, there's so many graves. Why you gotta do this to me, game? It's almost like the game gets more difficult as time goes on. Come on. Give me some sun. Thank you. Where are you okay, you're coming from there. Hope that works. Get more of these out. And this row's just a nightmare. You know, at least the last one when we had 3 next to each other, it was a situation like this, which is still not the best, but more manageable. I have the Scaredy Shroom there to hopefully hold that line off until I can start fixing things. Okay. Got our full line of Sun Shrooms, which, as always, is very good. Start getting our Scaredy Shrooms out there. And, also Gravebuster. For the love of God, give me enough for a Gravebuster. Okay. We'll put a second Puff Shroom out just to deal with that. That at least gets us where I normally like to put them, so good timing on that. All the money. Stealing the allowance of all these zombies. It's what I do best. You know, of all the things that I could excel at, I chose to be good at stealing money from dead people. You know, it just sounds sad when you put it that way. I was going for funny, not sad. Okay. Start to get rid of all of these graves. As I have said before, get off my lawn! Put another Scaredy Shroom out. And I want to start getting Fume Shrooms out too. There we go. That'll do it. Huge wave of zombies is approaching. shocking, I know. Get rid of that guy. And then we can start focusing more on fume shrooms. Because those are very useful to have. I should have put it there. No. Come on, give me one. I just need a little bit of sun. There we go. I don't know if that's gonna help too much, but it doesn't hurt to try. I mean, the screen door is almost broken anyway. I'm shocked that that didn't get eaten. Like, genuinely. Oh, and after this, we can just focus on getting rid of more of these graves. Put that there. Alright, so now we have a line of defense against the screen door zombies, which is always useful. You know, the menace that is a screen door. They're a real problem in society. Or something. I'm aware I'm not funny, you don't have to tell me. I'm having a good time though. And isn't that what matters the most? And oh god. He's here. Give me. Okay, well it's broken anyway. That's fine. It will just be there for whoever wants to have a lovely snack. The snack that spirals back. Looks like the conehead's gonna eat it, which is fine. So were there football zombies in this one? I don't remember. You know, it wasn't that long ago. You'd think I could remember these things, but no, that's not how my memory works. My memory is just like, we're gonna remember things that aren't useful, like the lyrics to every theme of Power Rangers. Yeah, that's real useful information to have, especially when none of them are that complicated. Or, you know, remembering, just stupid things. Like, so much Nintendo trivia that is never gonna be useful in my life. Okay, that wasn't the one I was going for, but that works, I suppose. Fume shrooms are very useful. Attack so many at once. I love it. Oh, got another note. What does this one say? Hello, we would like to visit for a midnight snack. How does ice cream and brains sound? Sincerely, the zombies. You know, there's some misspellings, but I'm just impressed that they spelled sincerely correctly, because I feel like that's when I mess up. Clearly I don't know what the word suburban is, so I don't feel like I get to judge them about their spelling errors. All right, let's move on. Final night level here. Oh god, so many graves. And once again, it is we work with what the game gives us. That's a bit of a these are some strong starts, but not the one kind I'm looking for. There we go. That's better. Okay. I will take that. Get out of here. I don't know that I necessarily want that. You know, we have 2 of these now. I'm willing to go for it. God, so many things. You're giving me so many of these and nothing to actually fight the zombies with? Can't help but notice that, game. Okay, we will give you this. And we will just have you eat that. Another Hypno Shroom, which I mean, those are useful. Doom Shroom, my god. Okay. Put that there. I should have put it there. What am I thinking? Okay. We've got something on that row now. That's good. Go. I'm gonna have to start using these Doom Shrooms because, oh my god, there's so many of them. God, I love this song. It's so good. This whole playthrough is just gonna be me gushing about the music. Which, I mean, I feel like is fair. You heard it. Okay, we'll put one here. But yeah, it leaves a little crater. We cannot plant something there again until that has repaired itself, and that just does that over time. God, I would have preferred you giving me a Grave Buster. Start putting these out. That is more what I'm looking for. Go. See, that's the moment that having the Doom Shrooms is useful. Okay. Put that there. All the things. Which I'm assuming, since this is the final thing, there's gonna be zombies popping up from the graves? No. I'm genuinely surprised by that. Football zombie needs to get out of here. And that one's gonna eat the Hypno Shroom, so that's fine. Okay, get rid of that grave. Get rid of this grave. I keep hearing the eating sound and I always get thrown off. It's like, nothing's eating my plants. You know, completely forgetting about the things that I've just done. Okay, get that guy out of here. It's always moral to hypnotize a football zombie. Okay, that guy's gonna die, so that's whatever. Puff Shroom goes there. You're gonna eat the Hypno Shroom. Getting rid of all of these graves, that's great. That was not meant to be a pun. But it sort of ended up like one. There's a lot happening again. I'm gonna freeze everything in place. Oh god, I was like, there's not a grave there, what happened here? It's just a dancing zombie. Being a jerk. Oh god, the football zombie missed. There we go. You can eat that. That's fine. Yeah, slowly the craters are starting to fix themselves. Which is, very good. There we go. Okay, huge wave of zombies is approaching. We're practically done, which is great. Yeah, I will get rid of this grave. Okay. Sure. Oh. I thought it was like a full screen nuke. It's not. I guess that would be overpowered if it was a full screen nuke. But, yeah, okay, we did it. We got this little guy. Got ourselves a lily pad. Lets you plant non-aquatic plants on top of it. And you might be wondering, what do you mean non-aquatic? We haven't seen any aquatic plants. We're gonna get into that next time. I still don't have an outro, but if you made it this far, thank you so much for putting up with me, and I hope you'll join me next time as we have a little bit of a change in scenery. See you then.